All right. Well, actually, moving on to the other strategy person, our next castaway is Sherry, who is 53 years old from North Carolina and is a high school principal. Although I believe she doesn't prefer principal, she prefers director, if I remember correctly.
Yes, yes, yes.
So she's played orgs before. It seems like she's played quite a bit of orgs. Do you know anything about her previous org history?
Yeah, I mean, out of all of the players, she has the most experience playing, and she has the. I mean, comparing it to Brian, I guess, who has won his two games. Sherry, on the other hand, has played a lot of games. She has won some, but she has been queening every time. She has described herself as a badass bitch in terms of the org world because a lot of people are scared of her. And a lot of people really just resonate towards her. So I guess that's one of the biggest things that's good about Sherry in terms of watching her. But as a player, if you're gonna play with Sherry, I guess it's best to vote her off like very, very early and not let her make the merge.
Yeah, I mean, she also had the longest interview, I believe, of anyone. Um, she Yeah, so she does mention her strategy quite a bit, which she also mentions herself as a bit of a hero and or not as a bit, she describes herself as a hero. And she's loyal, but her strategy seems so manipulative that I don't really get hero. Heroes don't really manipulate people. Um, it was also really funny, and this is not to knock her at all because she actually seems like a really fun person, and she seems very, very admirable, someone should look up to, and I'll get to that point in a minute from her personal life. But it's really funny because I just thought it was funny that she mentioned she's a listener. She'll listen to your problems and that's what she prefers. But man, is she a talker. um,
I
I know you were
agree.
I know you were conducting the interview, James, but she did not let you talk all that much.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the purpose of the interview, just for her to like talk and talk and talk. And man, she just used all of the time. She just made sure she puts everything in that interview. But I mean, that's what just makes me more excited about her because um she's gonna tell everything. I mean, she's not gonna hide everything from us. And from a producer standpoint, it's just so exciting to have someone like that who is not afraid to spill anything or to be blunt about anything. So, and I'm just waiting. She mentioned in her interview that she has her famous whiteboard that everyone in the art community knows about her. So I'm very excited to see that from her as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she clearly is a more visual person if she's got to map out, everything. But I mean, that's just part of her calculating side. I mean, from, going back to her strategies, she's very she is manipulative. She's a suggestive player. She's sort of a confidence woman. She goes in, she puts these ideas out there. She guides your conversation into thinking that it was your idea. She'll strike things down subtly and then make you think, "Oh, this is the best plan," because it is the best plan for her, you know? So, I mean, she's interesting. I don't really get hero vibes. I get, maybe an anti-hero, maybe a little bit villainous. I'm not quite sure where she'll fall. But yeah, I actually wanted to touch upon her personal side. She started a private school, essentially to, um school those who don't quite fit in all spectrums of life, whether they're being bullied, just everything. And I mean, I couldn't even do it justice the way she described it. And that's kind of, I believe, in sort of the beginning of her interview. She definitely seems like she is a role model. She's the exact type of person people should look up to in life. Um, yeah, I wonder if, she'll take sort of a, teacher Deb approach to this, because I mean, Deb had some good plans in her season. And I think to an extent people felt bad for Deb because they didn't want to vote out someone who was older, so she kind of used that to her advantage. Not a whole lot of the mom role, but Sherry, on the other hand, did say she could and sometimes has taken on a mom role, I believe. So,
Yeah, I agree. I kind of see a little bit of teacher depth from her, wherein you like her so much you don't want her to you don't wanna vote her out. But I think that's gonna be the test for the players if they're gonna feel that about her, and that's gonna be also a tool for Sherry as well. Is she gonna be using that to her advantage? Is she gonna disregard the differences between age and stuff? So it's very curious. I'm very curious to see because uh there's a lot what how do I phrase this right? There's a lot of expectations for Sherry from myself just based off of the um interview and her experience. So I'm very excited to see her play.
definitely, definitely.